Okay, guys, do you know that thing where you have a job and it's paying you well, even if it's not paying you so well, but you're able to cover your bills, your expenses, things are moving. Like you're okay, you're fine. You come to work and you don't have to think so much for the job. You don't have to contribute so much. You just have to come in, do your job, head back home, do your job, head back home. It's a routine. But then deep down inside, you feel like you can do more. You feel like you have potential to do more stuff. Or maybe you want to pursue a career. You feel like one day, one time, I want to be a CEO. And also for the people, if you're the kind of person you feel like, I want to improve my social life, but the thought of it makes you sick. The thought of it puts you in a place you don't want to be in. This is your day. Let's talk. Welcome, guys, to my YouTube channel. My name is Evelyn Rains, and this is the Tuesday Talks. For those who are new here on this YouTube channel, we talk, we vlog, and we talk again. But on Sundays, we talk God. On Tuesdays, we talk random topics that happen in life and challenges that we face. And on Friday, we vlog. So welcome, guys, to my YouTube channel, and we hit our 1000 subscribers in 2 months. Thanks, guys, for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. So back to our topic for today, the comfort zone. Let me tell you guys, I feel so proud of myself coming here and discussing this particular topic, because I have been struggling, and actually I'm still fighting it, but I'm getting better. I'm getting there. And I've been struggling with my comfort zone for like a really long time, ever since I came into the working class. Like I stopped schooling. I've been struggling with that thing because it involved me taking risks and stuff that I didn't want to do. But then I got in my bathroom, because that's where the mirror is, and I looked myself in the mirror and I'm like, you know what? There is no way you are going to fulfill the dreams you want to fulfill if you don't get out of your comfort zone. And this is one thing I want to tell you before we even dig right into the details. There is no way. I'm going to look straight here in the camera and I'm going to tell you, there is no way you are going to fulfill your dream if you are going to stay in your comfort zone. It's not going to work. It's not going to be delivered on Amazon or anywhere. It's not. It's something I have experienced, and it's something I'm so thankful for. I have been trying and reminding myself that word every day. Whenever I get back to because I get back and then I'm back and then I'm back and then I'm back. I'm still struggling with it because it's comfortable. Yeah, but I am doing good, and I want to share with you guys how I tried and I pulled myself out, and I'm so proud of myself. Those are for me, and I know one time I'll give them to you if you get out, because I know you can. I just want to share with you guys how I've been doing it. But before I show you how, or share with you how I've been doing it, how I helped myself get out of my comfort zone, I just want to talk about two things. First of all is why we choose to stay in our comfort zone, and secondly is why we should leave. Most importantly, why we should leave our comfort zone. So first reason is why people want to stay in their comfort zone. One of the reasons I had, one of the excuses I had staying in a place that I didn't feel comfortable in, sitting down on the things I knew I was capable of but were going to make me uncomfortable, is it was comfortable. Who doesn't like comfort? Who likes being in a place that's uncomfortable? Who likes looking like, who likes lowering their self-esteem? No one. But then there is no way you're going to experience the dreams that you want to fulfill if you don't be uncomfortable. So I was like, you know what? As much as comfortable as it feels, especially with my social life, because with my jobs, I had no option. The only thing that I had that was pushing me when it comes to my work, my work, the part of the work, the only thing that was pushing me was the money. So I had no option. I was like, you know what? Are you going to miss that money? Are you willing to? I was like, no. So I had to get uncomfortable and I had to go do the job. But with my social life, I had nothing pushing me. Like I didn't have to post, even if I had so much stuff that I needed to share with you guys and stuff. I was like, I don't have to. With my job, it was easy because I had the thing that was pushing me, which was the money. But with my social life, I didn't have to. So it was a really, really big struggle. I had to keep reminding myself every time there is no way you are going to achieve your dream if you don't get uncomfortable. So that's actually a tip that I want you to keep reminding yourself every time you feel, because you feel that you're in a place where you're not comfortable. Whenever you're in that place but you're scared of moving forward, remind yourself these words: there is no way you are going to fulfill your dreams if you don't get uncomfortable. It helped me and it worked. So first reason is that it's comfortable. Who doesn't like comfortable? Who wants to be in a place where they're uncomfortable? Who wants to be in a place that's going to trigger their self-esteem? No one. I didn't want to, but you have to do it. If you want to get there, you have to do it. So second reason why people don't want to leave their comfort zone is the fear of failure, which is understanding. You know, when you are leaving this zone, going to the other zone, you know what's happening in this zone. You're in control of your life. If you, for example, it's a job and you're a manager or an assistant manager or a sales, whatever part it may be, you know how to take control when it comes to that part of, you know, you know how to do this, you know how to do this, you know how to do this. But the fact that you're going to get out and expose yourself to failure, the thought of it keeps us there. And we're like, you know what? I think I can settle here for a few years. It happened to me. When I came to Dubai, that's another story. When I came to Dubai, when my contract was nearly done for my first job and I was transiting to my second job, I was in a state called Fujairah. I had to move from Fujairah, come in Dubai, where I have never been before, ever, and look for a job that I have zero to nothing experience about. So every time I could think of that I'm going to leave a state that I know very well, leave the working environment that I'm so experienced with, that I can control. I know how to handle this. I know how to handle that. I can do very well with this. And then I'm going to go and expose myself to an environment I've never been to a job I have never done, with people I have never been with. Every time I could think of that, I was in a place where I could get sick. And that is the uncomfortable place. But then with the push from my family, I was forced to go out and do it. And when I did it, at my first try, I got the job. The job that I was scared of failing, that I was scared of being rejected and stuff. And then I'm going to leave this job and then I can't come back to this job because I would have canceled my contract and then stuff, all those thoughts. The moment I was like, you know what? I can do it. I can do it. I sat for the interview and then I did it and then I passed. So the fear of failure always leads us back to our comfort zone. Whenever you think of failure, it's going to lead you back by force, because who wants to fail? Who? Like who? So that fear of failure is also a very big reason why we stay in our comfort zone. We're like, yeah, I'm good here. Here, I'm not going to be good. I think I'm good where I am. And also another reason why we are so comfortable, we stick in our comfort zone, is because some of us are perfectionists. We want to do things we know. We don't want to go out there and start trying out things that we are not good at. We only want to do things that we are good at, which was also some of the things that I was scared of. I'm like, okay, I want to do this, but I'm not even good at it. I've never done it, but I'm so good at this. Why not stay here? And the thing about the comfort zone is your reasons count. Your reasons count. So when you sit down and someone asks you, why are you not doing it? You have a list of reasons which you feel are valid to tell them. And when they listen to them, they'll be like, yeah, you're actually right. Yeah, I think you should stick here. But no, you don't have, or you don't stick there, especially if you feel you are very uncomfortable in that place and you're capable of doing so much. That brings me to the part where you need to leave your comfort zone. My dear brother, sister, ladies and gentlemen, these are the reason you need to leave your comfort zone. First of all, there is no way you are going to learn without failing. And the good thing that comes with failing is that you learn something. For example, if I had failed that interview, thank God I did pass it. If I had failed that interview, I would have learned the questions and the tricks and the things that I'm supposed to, you learn where to get better. If you are trying, you want to go driving, you want to start driving. If you fail your first test, it teaches you on how you're going to be better at the next one. So there is no way you are going to have that experience if you decide to stick in what you call your comfort zone. You need to get out and you need to try it. And if you fail, you will have learned something. And if you fail, my friend, please don't give up. Okay. We try again. We go back again. Make ourselves uncomfortable. And the other reason why you should leave your comfort zone is because you're so capable, very capable, more than you can think. You can do greater than you can even think you can do. Because, for example, I'm going to give you another story. Let me tell you, I have experience with the comfort zone because I have been in the comfort zone for almost all my working life. Ever since I started working, I have been in this place. When I get in a place and I get comfortable, I don't want to go until I'm pushed, and I push myself and I push myself. So I have a lot of stories. Just get popcorn and let's talk. So, for example, I get the job. When I get the job, my employer likes me as a person. They want to employ me because of my zeal, my vibe and stuff and everything, my energy, she said. So I get the job, and then the job requires me to swim. But I don't know how to swim. If you're an African, you know what I mean, right? As it's okay not to know how to swim. I was 24 at that moment. I didn't know how to swim, and it was fine. No one was judging me. My fellow Africans would never judge me for that. So, job requirement. Do you know how to swim? I'm like, no, actually, I don't know how to swim. So, like, okay, no problem. I'll teach you how to swim. So deep down in my head, I'm like, there is no way in my life I'm going to enter the water and then I start swimming. You know, it was comfortable. I didn't know how to swim and it was okay. I was fine. I go in the water, I sit, I chill. It was fine. I didn't want to learn. I didn't, it was okay. I was comfortable not knowing how to swim. But an opportunity comes and I remind myself again the word that I told you. There is no way you are going to achieve your dreams if you don't get uncomfortable. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, sure, I'll do it. But deep down inside, I'm like, okay, now this is the time of the day where you die. Because every time, everything I could think of is, I'm going to drown. I can't do it. My bonds are so strong for this. How can I even start doing it? The think of the fear of failure. I was still struggling with it. Even if I took it out the first time, I was still struggling with the same thing. So I reminded myself again, and then I took up the opportunity. 2 years later, I know five strokes in the swimming lessons. I wouldn't have done it if I had decided to stay in my comfort zone because it wasn't a must. I didn't have to do it. But I was like, you know what? I'm getting uncomfortable. I am doing it. So just to remind you, you can do more than you can actually believe you can do. Just get out of there, be uncomfortable, and it's going to start being a norm. So, drama please, to the point, how I got rid out of, how I pushed myself out of the comfort zone. So, first thing, just as I said, we have the fear of failure. And how do you fight that? Just don't think of the failure. You know what? Think of the good things. Remind yourself what you are going to get in the end. For example, when I told you how I always get myself in out of my comfort zone when it comes to my work bubble, is I always think of the salary. If something is paying me well, we're getting uncomfortable. As long as it's paying me good salary, I'm good. Let's do it. So I always think of the what I'm getting out. Is it good? Okay, then let's do it. So find something to focus on more than the part where you're going to fail. If it's a job and it's going to pay you well and you're achieving what you want to achieve, then do it. Think of the money. If it's a career and you want to start it, but then when you think of how you're going to be and where you're going to be in 5 years, think of that. Find a place where you're going to be helped stay positive. Look at the positive side. As much as hard as it is, think of that place, okay? Don't think of the failing part. Even if it's hard, don't think of it. And then number 2, please take the baby steps. Don't rush yourself. It's a process, especially if you're trying to learn a new skill or a new language, or, if it comes to skills or even a career. Take baby steps. Allow yourself to take baby steps, because when you rush, you're going to bump and you're not going to do it again. So just as you see a baby, when they're walking, they fall and they stand again and they try. They fall, they stand again and they try. So I don't think I have so much explaining for that, but allow yourself to take the baby steps. Go slow. Don't rush yourself, because if you rush yourself, you're going to bump and then you're not going to do it again. Because you'll be like, at least I tried. I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it again. So allow yourself to take the baby steps, and also practice. Okay, if it's a skill, especially I'm talking for the people of the skill, practice it. Go slowly by slowly, keep practicing. Even if it's not in the lesson, come inside and remind yourself, because it's a process. Getting out there, and it's not going to work out there and then. It's a process. So keep practicing. And then the other way how I got myself out of my comfort zone is I just did it. And that's what I'm going to tell you. Just do it. Don't overthink it. When you overthink it, out of experience, you're not going to do it. So just do it. Don't overthink it. Just go ahead. If you feel you want to start a new skill, an experience, a new job, a new career, do what you have to do and just do it. Because if you overthink it, it's not going to happen. Because when you overthink it, you're going to think of the failures. That's all you're actually going to think of. That's the problem with overthinking, is when you overthink it, the only thing that's going to be in your head is the part where you're going to fail. Whenever you keep quiet for a few seconds and you think of it, is okay. I don't think it's gonna work. The part where you're going to fail is what you're going to think. So don't overthink it. Just do it. If I had overthought this starting my YouTube channel, trust me, I wouldn't have done it. But I didn't overthink it. I kept telling myself, I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the right date. I'll do it. I didn't overthink it. When I came here and I started my first video, I tried and tried and tried a lot of times. When it came the time for posting it and letting it out go there, I didn't even listen. Actually, truth be told, I didn't listen to my first video for no, I didn't listen to it a lot. I just posted it. Because if I had listened to that video, I was going, is this actually right? Because, the perfectionist part where I tell you some of the things that stop us is we want things to be perfect. I wouldn't have done it. So just go ahead and do it. Don't overthink it. Do it. And then the last thing that I tried, it was hard, especially with my social life. Every time I felt like I want to share something, and then I have to think of the fact that I have to bring it out here, and then maybe I have to share it on Instagram. I was like, I'm good. I think I'm good. It was getting uncomfortable. And what I'm going to say is get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Especially if you're trying to go out of your social life and maybe you want to start to be an influencer, or you want to do this. If it's related with your social life, just get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Get comfortable with talking to people you don't want to talk to. For my introverts, I know what you know what I mean, right? Get uncomfortable. Go out there. If you feel it's hard to get out of that bed and just go meet people, just do it. And it's going to start becoming a habit. It's going to start becoming a routine. It's going to be starting something you love so much. If it's a job and you have the thought of, it's so much thought that always go on, just get comfortable with that feeling of being uncomfortable. And you're going to do it. I know The moment you always, I'm going to say it again, it helped. The moment you know that there is no way you are going to achieve those dreams if you stay in your comfort zone, then you're going to do it. And I wish you all the best. I know for 100% sure that you are going to do it. And I wish you all the best. Thank you guys for watching my YouTube channel. Thanks for always coming in here and supporting me and liking my videos. And especially those who share them for people who feel they need to hear the message and stuff. I love you so much, guys. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share my videos. And don't forget to comment. Love you guys. Bye.